this is MK the Truth, DODBENT. Got some pretty good looking sneakers for us to take a look at today. If you guys are new to this channel, please, you gotta come on and join the squad. Also connect to my Instagram. It is the_truth_MK. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all music is produced by me, DODB. And I use them as background music on this channel. Before we get started though, this particular review is for educational purposes only. This is only my analysis, and then I jump up off this video. So what do I have for you today? Now, I wasn't checking for these, but after getting these in hand, I should have been checking. Anyway, we have the Air Jordan 9 Unk. Are these called the Unk 9s? I ain't even see the name of it. That's how much I'm not even checking for stuff anymore. Anyway, I love the 9, but they always make colorways that I don't really care for. But these go crazy in person, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. These are pretty dope in person. Anyway, this is a all white base shoe, and that's one of the things I kind of stay away from with 9s, even though the cleanest colorways have the white outsole, like the OG black with the white bottom, the black and the white up top, and a little bit of red. I kind of stay away from blue. Is my favorite color, and it's kind of weird that I didn't gravitate to this shoe. Maybe I just have so much stuff, I just don't really need them. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. These pretty clean, man, and they did a pretty good job on these. A little bit boxy on the toe box, even though everything can be inconsistent, so I'm not even gonna say that. But the shaping and everything on here looks really good. Look, ain't that something? When they don't want to play with you, they ain't gonna play with you. They gonna make it. Anyway, these look pretty good. Black Jump Boy on the bottom. Of course, this was, I believe they made a baseball shoe for him or something. This is when MJ was playing baseball, so that's why it kind of doesn't look like a basketball shoe. Anyway, they look really good. You do see you have the triangle perforations up at the top. Love the black on the tongue. I think that was a very smart choice to go with on the tongue, even though most of the time I don't agree with that, but for some reason it works really good on this Air Jordan 9. Anyway, you got the Air Jordan in blue up at the top. You got the blue guts. The weird thing is, like, the blue on the global Jumpman up at the top is a little bit lighter than the bottom. That is how it's supposed to be, but I'm thinking that's just because it's a difference in material. But I ain't gonna complain about it too much. As well as the inside, it's just a little bit lighter than the bottom. Anyway, flip around to the front. Also, what I think was smart that they did the piping in like that Carolina blue, so from angles it doesn't look like a all pure white. I think that was very smart, very creative to put that in there. It gives the shoe a little bit more character, in my opinion, and I think that is very dope. Anyway, flip around to boot. I believe this is the point when Jordan brand became global. That's why you have the globe in the back with the Jump Boy. Flip around to the meads, one of my favorite parts of the 9, because you got this little arch hit here. I think that's very dope right here. Then you got the two little teeth on the side here, and it's just a very dope shaped shoe. But I've always thought it was just a little bit too high. Anyway, the lacing system is pretty dope as well, and that's about it. Then you got the, of course, Nike on the shoe. One thing I don't like, or on the inside of the shoe, one thing I don't like is the material choice they chose to use. It's sitting on top of a real piece of leather. I checked it, and it just has that overlay that they use that's sort of almost a little bit too thick, that makes it feel and trick some of y'all into thinking it's synthetic when it's not. It could be some synthetic blend somewhere in here. They can blend synthetic with real materials. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but they can. But they also have this, if you look closely, you see those fake animal pore holes. They normally do that on the, that really hard piece of overlay that they put over top of leather. Don't ask me why they use certain things on certain leather. Certain leather they use are really thin to give you more of a natural feeling leather or what have you. I don't know why they tend to use this. Maybe it's for reinforcement or performance while playing basketball. Anyway, above all, these look pretty clean. Let's check out this other shoe right quick. They look really good overhead as well. Okay, here's a quick look at the medial side there. Very, very dope. And yeah, man, just a very, very clean pair of nines. Like I said, I always thought these were very, very high. It's almost like a boot cut, but it is a very clean shoe. I didn't think these would be dope. Well, I'm not going to say I didn't think they were dope at all. It just was something that wasn't really on my radar. But now looking at these, these are pretty clean, man.